Hi there. In this video, I'm gonna discuss the continuation, which is part 2 of our how to write a blog post with AI free tools, which we will use free tools to generate your content for your blog. So, where are we from the from the previous video? I believe we are this one. Okay, so I've highlighted this. So gather related keywords based on the competitors on Google SERPs and other data that can be discussed in the content. So this will be what I would do with this is I would get my keyword. If you remember, this is the keyword that we've decided to write about, which is we validated 3 opportunities for this. So let's go to incognito window and make sure to wait a bit. Where is that? Make sure to log in or use your VPN, which is this, and log in as a free user in the US of state IP. So I use this because I want to get results from the United States, SERPs from the United States. So if you're not familiar with that, please check out my previous video so that you, because I've already explained that here. So let's go ahead and start with pasting the keyword here. Where am I here? Get related keyword space. Okay, so I believe we already tried to check the other competitors in the last video, in the previous video, but unfortunately I've misplaced the notes that I've created. So what I would do is to check again the competitors today based on the results today. So this should be, and also this, and also this. So just to recap though, if there are equal or less than 25 scores based on Ahref or 35 scores based on Mozbar, that means I can write about it because other small sites are ranking for the keyword. So yeah, that's why we want to open all the 25 or less DA scores, which is our competitors. Why? Because we want to get information from them in case we can get information that we can write about or combine it with our own article. We just want to combine it. So what I would do if I were to write or if I were to scrape information from here, I will use, which I already did mention, I believe, in the previous video as well, but let me show you again here so that you can actually follow through with the information that I have here. So I will then make sure to enable this. If you're not familiar with SEO menu to set up, please check out the previous video. So analyze, and we will get the headings. So make sure to show all headings here, and let me see here, quick links, T, where, recent articles, no sorting. So let's select the no sorting here. Things, practice mindful. So if you want to navigate to the heading itself within the article, just click on this one here. So as you can see, it highlights in here. You can also do that here for this, or it will highlight and you can just scroll and check where is that. So I'm not sure why it's not showing here, but maybe because of how the website is built. So just to know that there's an error like that when using the SEO minion. So what I would do, if it's a bit confusing for you, I would probably just don't use SEO minion. If it makes it so complicated, as you can see here, you might like this is not probably a heading or or part of the article. So what I would do instead is to just read the article and copy the headings itself, because if you use tools, you will end up getting confused instead. So let's just do this. So this is the title. So usually the title is H1, right? So if they are not using H1, then that's their problem. So just be mindful that this is their H1 and the connection between T and meditation. So this is a heading. So this is a heading. So let's just copy this. So this will be an H2. And let's go here, because sometimes, some blogs actually they are created or they're built poorly. So the structure of a blog is poorly created by the developers. So sometimes it's not really using the right H tags. I don't know why it's actually ranking. Probably because it's a low competition keywords. That's the reason why we are targeting this. And that's okay. So what you would need to do is to create a better SEO on page article. Make sure to use the best theme available, and I will show you how to do that in the future video. So you don't really need to develop WordPress sites, build it from scratch. I will give you a template that you can just import it into your for as your own, and show you how you can customize everything for free. So don't worry about that. Just make sure that you understand this aspect of your blogging business, because this is the most important one, which is about ranking your article so that you can get traffic and of course make money further. So let's steps to mindfully practicing tea meditation. So let's copy this. They are really not that. Let me see here. Connection. I believe this is. So let's continue below. So they are sharing before whatsoever, and this is a quote. So take time. Alright, so let's just go. The benefits of tea meditation. Oops, I keep getting confused here. So H2, drink tea. The benefits of tea meditation. Drink tea and be happy. You can buy us teas here. Also, don't forget to sign up for our newsletter. So I believe that's all for this article. So we already have a few headings here, and then we will just review it later on. So let's proceed on the other. Let's also copy the link, by the way. So this is the link, and this is our keyword. So let's go to the other link here, which is this, and just paste it up, and let's exit on her, what do you call that, newsletter. So let's see here, how to meditate with tea. So I believe how to meditate with tea. So let's just copy it first. Let's not use our brain for now. So let's just copy the headings first, and then let's just reevaluate it later on, or evaluate it later on. So we have here H2, boiling water. Let's probably just make it H2s. Okay. There's actually another tool that I will share later on, guys, so that you can quickly copy all the the headings for a certain article. But as told earlier, some tools may not be able to copy the right headings which is related to the article. Sometimes it will copy the widgets and which are not related to the article, which is not part of the article. So that's why you need to also learn how to manually do it. But I will share it with you later on if you want to read more articles mutation whatsoever. Okay, so it's done here. So let's go to, so I will show you the what do you call this? The tool that you can use for for copying, which will show you the link of the article in a few clicks, which will copy the link for the article that you are checking out and all the headings. So this is from the Words at Scale YouTube channel, which is a guy that I just started to follow just earlier this month. So you can check out this. I will leave the link in the description for his tool and also his channel. I did mention his work though in the blog, so you can check it out too. The method is the KGR method, so that's the same guy. So this is the outline extractor version 2 tool from wordsatscale.com. So you can check it out. So I will show you how you can do that with what do you call this? With the third article that we will be getting information from. So first, of course, you need to install his tool. This is the tool. So make sure to install it within Chrome. I'm not sure if it's available in Firefox, but just to know that I'm just using it for Chrome. And then once you've already installed it, the same thing that I showed you in the other tools, make sure to manage extension here and then make sure to enable it for incognito. Okay, so that you can use the tool when you're using incognito, which I highly recommend you use incognito. So to use it, make sure you are in the article. You have opened the link and then just click on this is the icon of his tool. When you left click it, it will show the settings here. So this is the settings that I use for this use case for the tool. So just the URL, word count, and the headers. Okay, so that's it. So what you would do is to just left click and then copy. Make sure you are in the article. So as you can see, outline copied to clipboard. So let's see the result here. So as you can see, grab additional copywriting tools here. So you can check out his tools. He is sharing free tools also for copywriters. So check out from this link and also check out his channel, guys. It's awesome. Although he's still new on YouTube, but he is a very smart guy and very generous when it comes to teaching people online. So the URL, as you can see, it gives us, it copies for us when we paste it, and also the word count. So you don't have to really, what do you call this, note the word count anymore. And as you can see, or you can also though check the word count via SEO minion, but the nice thing about this tool is it does everything for you. You just need to copy, probably just 2 clicks. So copy and then paste. So it's awesome, right? So as you can see, the headers. So as you can see here, how to infuse tea meditations daily. So this is the H1 and the others here, meditation with tea. So here is the H2 up to probably benefits of tea meditation related. Let's see here. So I believe it's up to here. Let me see here. Benefits of tea meditation. So as you can see, guys, this blogger here, this blog, he's using H1, which is not supposed to be used twice in a page. This supposedly be H2. But what's good news about that is that we can outrank them because they don't know what they are doing on page. So yeah, so this is the quickest way you can copy the headings, the URL along with the word count, which is the information of your competitor competing article. But as mentioned earlier, when you're using a tool, it may be confusing if you're still starting out, especially if you don't know what are H tags and what are the standard or the usual outline of an article or a blog post. That's the reason why I showed you how you can do it manually so that you will only copy the headings that are inside the article and not the other ones that are just related articles or the widgets, because most tools will copy the widgets even if it's not within the article. So yeah, that's it. But if you're already familiar in regards to what are the articles, I mean, what are the headings that are not part of an outline of an article, so you should be able to remove them or you should be able to see it right away. So yeah, so this should be all good to go for us. So let's go back to our step here. So the next thing, we're still here by the way. So the next thing I would do is I will review all the, what do you call this? Let me also, I forgot to check the word count of the other content. So this is the words. So this is the words for it and for this. And the same thing as when using a tool, make sure that you are using one tool only for specific, what do you call this, for specific method. Let's say for example, if you want to get the word count based on SEO minion, then just use SEO minion for the other competing articles. So here, where is that? This one. Okay, so it might seem confusing here, guys, but eventually, if you watch this over and over, you will absorb the information, and it will be very helpful for you. So this and what else? So let's go ahead and clean it up. So let's just do this. So let me check. So let's clean up the headings right now. So this will be, let's say this is our keyword, so this will be our title. So title of our article will be, oops, sorry. So let's probably just disregard this. Let's do it later on. Let's generate the title later on. Just leave it as is. So this is the, what do you call this? The URL, the words, and the headings. So let me open up another notepad here so I don't get confused. So we have here a title. So let's do this. So I will use a website here that can help me with using or making to capitalize the case or change cases for me. So this will be my title, but we will be generating a better title later on. This is just based on the keyword itself, okay? So the next we will now then set up the outline, the initial outline of our article. So the words we will need is based on the highest words that is provided, the maximum words that our competing articles have published. So let's see here, it's 1931. So this is 1931 for the third article. This is 1000, so it's below. So let's go to the first one, which is 1945. So this is the highest, the maximum or the highest word count based on all the competing articles that we would like to outrank for. So just make sure that you create like more than this words. So for example, for me, what I do is I just add 500 or so. So let's say, for example, to make it simpler for me, if it's 19, then I round it off to 2000, and then I just add it with 500, so it will be 200, 2500 words for me. So I will need to be writing an article related to this keyword with 2500 words. So now we're done with the word. So let's go ahead and do the headings. So this is the heading H2. So let's see if it is, what do you call that? It is related to our, what do you call this, our keyword, the connection between tea and meditation. How to do tea meditation. Steps to mindfully practicing tea meditation. The connection between tea and meditation. Okay, so let's add it here. So this will be, by the way, the title will always be H1, by the way, guys. So this is H2. So let's to just make it cleaner for me. I want it organized. So I just make it capitalized. Copy the other one. So H2. Oops, I forget to capitalize it. Oops. Steps to mindfully practicing tea. And another thing, guys, make sure that you are using your mind or your brain to only add the headings that are related to your topic. So make sure they are relevant, but because if it's not, then you can safely remove it. The benefits of tea meditation. Okay, so this should be relevant. Steps to mindfully practicing tea meditation. Mindfully practicing. Okay. So the next article, they are how to meditate with tea, how to do tea meditation. So how to do, what's this? Oops. I think I have pasted a wrong heading here. Sorry about that. So let's proceed here. How to meditate with tea. How to do tea meditation. Tea. So I believe this is the same with H1. So be present. Boil water. Steep. Drink. Give thanks. The Japanese Kyusu teapot. I don't really know. I have no idea with this, but let's see here. Where can we add this? The connection, steps to mindful practicing meditation. Pressing tea meditation, be present, boil water, drink, give thanks. Probably this is relevant under the steps, right? So let's probably add this, the H2 steps to mindfully practicing tea meditation. So we will add it under this H2 steps, and it will be H3s. Okay, so don't worry about this. If it's not familiar with you, I will show you later on when we write the content itself. So let's move forward. So as a recap, what I did here is I use, or I am checking the competitors' headings that I can use as an information that is relevant to my article or to my keyword. So I just what I'm doing is I just organize it and combine all of the information or the headings to generate a complete article based on the competitors. And later on, we will also add other keywords that Google wants us to add or has not been actually answered. So we will add it later on. But first, of course, we will need to get the keywords first from our competitors, which are already ranking. So the third one is how to infuse tea meditations into daily life for inner peace. So for this is an H1, but it's probably, but I believe, I mean, since it's ranking, so this keyword here might be a good sign for Google. So let's probably just add this as H2. Meditation with tea. Before you begin, first empty your cup. Steps to tea meditation. So mindfully practicing tea meditation. Meditation tea. Before you begin, first empty your cup. How to begin a tea meditation. What you need for your tea meditation. Benefits of tea meditation. So we already have it here. How to infuse tea meditation. Peace. How to begin tea. How to infuse meditation with tea. So, as mentioned earlier, guys, we want to organize the information which is relevant for a one article. So, some of this you don't want to actually just copy all the headings and just write about them. Make sure that they are not a duplicate meaning for other, what do you call this, headings from a different competing article. So what I will do is I will post this my recording at the moment, and I'll just finish this up so that it won't consume a lot of your time. I see you in the next hour. So I'm back with the organized outline that I've completed just earlier. So here, let me walk you through what I have here. So this is the title, right, which is the keyword that we want to target for this article or content. This probably is just temporary for now. We will probably make much better title which is related to this keyword later on, but I just want to discuss the outline, the standard outline of an article. So usually what I do based on everything that I've gone through researching and in the past and what I use in my own business is that you have a title which is of course obviously H1, and I've already showed you how you can come up with a word count of an article which is based on the keyword and your competitors. So you want to write longer than your competitors. I'm not really sure if that would work, but most of the experts recommend it. Actually, I'm not sure. I haven't really heard an expert that did not recommend that type of action. So we will do that as well, which is I do on my own. And the type of content is informational. So if you're not familiar with the article outline, we have this introduction here, which is a paragraph of introduction. So the introduction section is, in my own understanding, which is what I implement on my own articles, is a short summary, or you can just think about it or answer what is the most valuable information to look forward to in this article. So that's the idea of an introduction, or the idea what to write about your introduction. So the headings after the introduction is the keywords that you have researched based on the keyword research I showed you earlier. So this is these keywords are those closely related keywords from the SERPs and your competitors, which I've shown you earlier or in the past video. So these are the competitors' keywords. We are still not done yet. We will still add other keywords later on with the help of an AI. I know you're familiar with ChatGPT. We will use ChatGPT, or you can actually also use any other AI tools. Just in case when you are watching this video, ChatGPT is no longer free. So although it's very cheap though if you use the premium or pro version, but I just wanna point out that there is no specific tool. You can even just use your own brain to add other headings here, which is you think related to the topic. And most importantly, apart from that, when using your brain or the AIs, you can also, I mean, we will also add other related searches from the SERPs as mentioned here and also here. This is the step, by the way, for this idea. So we will then gather more keywords that we want to talk about here in the body of our content. And after that, but I mean, after that, the next section will be the fact section, which is the frequently asked questions. So these are the keywords that you will get from the SERPs, which are not directly related to your topic, but it is a related keyword. Let's say, for example, let me show you. Let's probably let me show you Google here. And don't forget to check though the setup VPN, but since this is just a test, so I'll probably just show you right away here. So let's say, for example, how to do meditation. So let's paste the how to do meditation. So if you hit that, you will see people also ask here. So you can also use the people also ask for the headings though. Just make sure that it is directly related to the topic. So let's say, for example, this is a question, right? How to do tea meditation. So do you think these or the or the or other related searches here will answer this question? If it does, then you will add it in the body. But if it doesn't, then you will add it in the frequently asked questions. So that's the use of frequently asked questions, which is for us to target the keywords that are not yet, what they call is that Google, in the eyes of Google, is not yet answered by the other articles. I, for myself, I mean, what I think about it is that these keywords that are showing here, maybe that Google don't, I mean, Google wants more articles for these keywords. That's why we want to target that through the frequently asked questions section. So yeah, just make sure that they are related but not answering your topic keyword, your main keyword for the article. The keywords that you want to, I mean, the keywords that are directly answering your topic, add it in the body. Okay? So I hope that's what you call this, clear. So the next one is, of course, the conclusion. So conclusion to me is where you state the lesson of the overall information you have brought to the reader. So some examples is lesson and your advice. So you can summarize here, or you can point out what they have learned, and then you add some tips or advice, what how will they use the information that they have learned. So that's the point of the conclusion in my own workflow. So I will I will add this information, by the way, in the description below. You can check out the link of my blog. You can check everything so that you can copy this, or you can just make a copy or whatever. So I hope this is helpful. And so let's go ahead and move forward to the demo, by the way. So this is just a quick overview of the outline. So because I'm not really sure, but I I didn't really have enough guidance in regards to this. I just puzzle it up over time throughout my experience in research. But although this is very simple, no one really thought of me or teach me in doing this. That's why I just thought that maybe I can share it with you, how it works in regards to the outlining, or how you can write and understand how to write an article, a standard article or a typical one. So you already understand how you can write the introduction and the outlining of the headings, what keywords to add here. You can also reference it here in the description, and the AFQ conclusion as well. So let's go and move forward to the demo, which we will populate this, what do you call this, with wording. So let's probably use Google Doc. I'll just use Google Doc here, so that since I'm just using Google Doc as well on my end. So let's paste this. So this will be my title, which is, of course, where is that heading? H1. Oops, sorry. This will be my H1, and let me just add this one. Let's remove this, and introduction. So these are H2's conclusion. You don't really need to add introduction here. I just add this so that I can replace it later on. I have bolded so that it means that I will replace it. So for this, I will probably just erase this. Please do check the format below, so that if you want to if you want to follow along with the demo. So let's go and add more related keywords based on informational or question-based search intent using ChatGPT. So let's go discuss competitors. I believe we haven't yet. For this up to here, by the way, I forget to mention, or I forget to demo the Google search gathering of keywords. So let's go ahead and do that. So I believe we already have here search the how to do meditation. So from here, what I would do, or what I usually do, is after gathering, as mentioned, the competitors' headings or their topics, my next target is the people also asked and the related keywords here, related search keywords. So from here, you can check, you can copy all this, copy that one, and then where are we here? And then let's probably open up another window or note, paste this, and we will then again organize this to another. Let me actually change the case for these H2s. So I use convertcase.net, by the way, if you're not familiar with this, to change the cases of a phrase or sentences. So capitalized case. So okay, so now it looks great. So let's go ahead and add more keywords based on the people also asked. So here is the people also asked, which is targeting our topic keyword. So how does tea help meditation? So I believe how to do meditation. How to do meditation. So do you think if we answer this, it answers the main topic? How does tea help meditation? Connection between tea and meditation. Benefits. How to do. So I believe we can just add this in the AFQ. Or actually, guys, you can actually just, for the people also ask and the related search queries, you can just add them in the AFQ and the related queries, add it in the body, or maybe as mentioned earlier, probably just follow this because this is actually the best way so you don't get lost. So for here, let's make it, oops, where is this? Area 14. So for this, since this is not directly related or answers the question how to do tea meditation, then let's just add that in the AFQ. So the next one is, what's this? Let me just get this once again. And sorry, let me convert this first so that I don't need to convert it later on when I add it. So let's probably just add this all in the AFQ and just organize it from here, from one document, so that it's not confusing for me. So how does tea help meditate? What are the 3 steps for meditating properly? So I believe we are going to discuss the steps already. So this is probably not what are the steps for meditating properly. Steps on how to do tea meditation. What are the steps for meditating properly? So what I would do here is I will just remove the 3 number, and then I will answer this later on with a summary of the one that I will mention later on here. So this is the idea, so that we can still have we can still target this exact phrase keyword here to just maximize the potential ranking. What are the 7 steps of meditation? Properly, so this is just the same though. So let's go ahead and just remove this. What are the 5 steps of meditation? So we can now also remove this as well because it is already targeting this. How does tea help with meditating? So the next one is we will find other keywords here, which are guided tea meditation. So let's probably just copy this, and then let's add it in the convert case and capitalize, copy in the notepad, and let's start organizing once again. Let's find any related keywords. So guided tea meditation, how to do. You can probably add this as AFQ, but let me think about how you can add it. I mean the phrase. So guided tea meditation, probably how to do guided tea meditation, or probably what is guided tea meditation. Tea meditation, what's this? Naha. So it's probably a person, or I don't understand that. Tea for meditation. What are the tea? What is the tea for meditation? What is the best tea? Probably we can add it here. What is the tea for meditation? What is the best tea for meditation? Or what is the best probably for meditation? And then tea meditation near me. What is the tea? What's this? Tea meditation near me. It's actually near me. It's not really related though. Tea meditation near me. Tea meditation near me. Probably this person or somebody is searching for a center. Tea meditation center or shop. Tea meditation center. Let's probably just remove that keyword. Or tea meditation YouTube. So somebody is also searching for YouTube. Let's not include that. Coffee meditation. Coffee is not related to tea meditation, so let's go ahead and remove that. Or maybe you can also, what you can do as well is you can compare it. What is the difference of tea meditation? If you really want to also, what do you call this? What is the difference between tea meditation and coffee meditation? If you really want to address this keyword, so what I would do is I will maximize every keyword that I can address in one article. Since this is just an AFQ anyway, so you can just add here a bit of information. Or else if you already have an existing article, excuse me, that answers this, you can just add a few words and then link your existing article. Drinking tea before meditation. How do we address the drinking tea before meditation keyword? Drinking tea. Introduction. So I'll probably rephrase this or revise this into, is drinking tea before meditation a good idea or maybe recommended? So let's make this H3 because FAQ is H2, So what's under FAQ is H3. Introduction is just a paragraph, so that's why I bolded. So it will not going to be an H2, by the way, I forgot. So we will just make it paragraph. And conclusion is H2. So I'll just make it bold so I can just replace it later on. The same thing with the introduction. Doesn't really need to be bold, by the way. So the next thing is for us to. So this is the next one. So the first thing, by the way, I would use my brain for whatever is missing in my current outline. So for example, this. So you can use your brain. Most of the time, I just use my brain, whatever is missing, or else I will ask ChatGPT to do that for me. So let's say, for example, introduction. This is my title. So this is an introduction. This doesn't have to be bold. I just bold it so that I can just see it right away, the introduction. So this is the keyword that I want to mention as H2 along with the under the H1. So this is an H2 as well, and then the FAQ. By the way, I am always saying AFQ earlier, so please bear with me. So this is FAQ, frequently asked questions. So these are H2s, I mean H3s after or under the FAQ and the conclusion. So whatever is missing, let's say for example, how to do meditation, connection between tea and meditation, benefits of tea meditation, probably what you need, how to begin, steps on how to do meditation. So let's say probably so that we can also earn by recommending products within the informational content. So maybe it's a good idea to add here recommended products, meditation. You don't really need to add this just to be safe. I'm not sure though if Google will penalize you for having products in your content. But if I were to write this content, I will surely add recommended products right away. But some other bloggers, what they do is they don't add products, they don't recommend products at first, and when the article already is ranking, they then add the products or recommend products, maybe under the content or just incorporate the products within the content. But as mentioned, if this is me who is writing or who will publish this article, I will just add it right away so that I don't get lazy because I'm a very lazy person. So probably later on, even if the article is already ranking, I might get lazy to add the recommended product. So might as well just add it right away. Unless Google really don't rank the article, then I'll probably try to remove it just to test only after 3 to 6 months. So this will be an H2. So I will then add here probably a listicles or maybe list of products and a few what you call it, a few paragraphs related to the product. And also I can also ask ChatGPT to add additional what they call this additional outline or topics within the article. So let's do it. So let me open this up. So let's say generate or maybe suggest anything that is missing within my article outline below related to the topic how to how to do tea meditation. Or probably let's probably rephrase this. I need help with my article outline for the topic how to do tea meditation. Here are, or maybe I need, suggest me with any missing topics to be discussed for the outline below. So we will then paste the outline, introduction, and then I will add the fact, oops, the facts, and then I will also paste this. Here's the conclusion. Okay, let's see here. Let me just copy this. Definition of tea meditation. Brief history from how to do tea meditation. Preparing for tea meditation. Setting the environment, types of tea used for meditation, brewing, connecting, physical benefits of tea meditation. What you need to benefits of tea med what you need. How to begin. How to begin choosing qualification steps. Now, make sure, by the way, when you ask or when you add your topics or your outline to ChatGPT, make sure that it doesn't rephrase the keywords, this, all this, because we are targeting the exact match phrase keywords. So if in case ChatGPT rephrases it, just add here, just add probably missing topics to be discussed for the outline below with the exact match phrase keywords. Yeah. So that is the most common prompt that will will let you tell GPT or prompt GPT that you don't want to rephrase the keywords that you're providing to him or to it. So I'm just checking if he did actually use my keywords here. Steps on how to do meditation. Yes, he did. I mean, it did. So fact, how to does tea meditation. Is drinking tea meditation recommended? So it did, but it did not add it. It only added the topics under the outline cap. So what it did for the prompt that we added here, it only added, or it didn't add anything that is missing. Probably the prompt that I use is not right. So what you can do is to just do trial and error to make it provide additional headings or subheadings. So maybe you can just try trial and error. I will not do the trial and error here because the issue with ChatGPT, by the way, the reason as well that I have not uploaded this second video right away because I did made a lot of prompt for a one-click blog post for ChatGPT for this video. But what happens is that since ChatGPT is updating too fast, because of because it has its own brain and it updates or it acknowledges new information by the usage of every users. Each prompt that you set up for ChatGPT will not work consistently. So that's the downside of using ChatGPT. Most prompt that you've set up may not work consistently tomorrow or the next day. It might work though, but you need to do a lot of what do you call this, reprompting. Okay, so you need to add it again, stop, and then add it again. That's the downside of ChatGPT. But don't worry, I do have an alternative or a fix for that later on in this video. But so make sure you check out this video until the end, because I'm gonna share with you the fix that I did. What do you call this? The fix that I discovered, which is, yeah, I will share it with you by the end of this video. So, yeah, that's the idea. You can just probably use your brain. That is the fastest way. So, whatever is missing in this outline, you can just add here, or else you can ask ChatGPT to ask it, or to add the outline, the additional outline for you. I believe there's a lot of videos as well on YouTube how you can do that, so you can just check it out, because actually before it should work with this prompt, but as I've mentioned, ChatGPT is not consistent. That is the reason why I am not using ChatGPT anymore. Actually, I do use ChatGPT just like this. Some of the things, maybe just asking or maybe creating a table whatsoever. But right now, nowadays, just right after I created the first video of this, I discovered another alternative to ChatGPT, which is what I am using right now. So yeah, but as mentioned, this should also this ChatGPT is the best actually when it comes to the result. The only issue is that you will need to spend more time to really get the output that you want from ChatGPT. So let's go ahead and move forward. So let's say we already have the information or the outline that we want for our article, right? So before I forget, also if you're confused how you can add additional information or additional outline or subheadings for your outline, you can just ask yourself, what is the information I want to be answered about this topic? So you can just write it down, and then you can just organize it within your content. It's either within the body or the FAQ. So as mentioned, what you add in the body is a direct information that will answer the topic, and any related topic that will not answer your main keyword or your main topic is you will add it within the FAQ. So the next part is 5, organize those keywords as an outline. So we already did that, so let's just skip the step 5 here. For all questions, number 6 is for all questions from SERPs that are not directly related to the topic but closely related, add them as a frequently asked questions before the conclusion of the content. So I've already mentioned this, so we now move forward to the step 2, which is to generate the outline for your content. We did already this. We already did this. I use ChatGPT combined with the keywords I get from my keyword research method to generate an outline for my content. So this is already addressed within here. Where is that? Yes, this one, using ChatGPT, whatever tool. So this is to, it's either you can add additional topics for your article, which is the subheadings, using ChatGPT. So some of the people I see on YouTube that they just tell you to use ChatGPT to create your outline. That is okay though, but the problem with that is, however they say that, or however Google say, what do you call this? Google will tell you that they want they want you to create article for the readers. Don't be fooled, because Google, they rank articles based on their algorithm and not based on the people that are that are reading your articles. So there's a lot of what do you call this? There's a lot of factors. It's not only that the readers likes your content. Everything, I mean, the information that you need should base on the top 10 or the top articles that are on page 1. So that's the most ideal way to rank your article, which is to base it by the ranking articles. So that's the reason why we don't want to just use ChatGPT. We want to use our research, which is what we did earlier. The research that we find the outline or the subheadings from our competitors, and also making sure that at the same time the article outline that we have on our article that we are going to write is relevant for the topic. So that's, I believe, the most effective way to provide or to create a content. It's not just how do you think it's or how it is for the people who will read it. You need to also consider what are the articles that are ranking, because that's what Google wants. Even though they say all the time that they want you to focus on the readers, but no, you need to focus on the ranking articles. So, as mentioned, for more information, please refer to the keyword research. So, yeah, manually, okay. So I believe all of this is already discussed in here, the steps here. So, ranking, how to write, explain it. Okay, so by the way, when you generate your outline, you can follow the guidelines here within my manual keyword research, because I've already discussed it here. And also, I also have another article. You can just click this one, which is a much more in-depth explanation on how you can create your outline. Okay, so I have here another article that I've explained what you how you write your introduction, how you write your body, how you write your FAQ, and then your conclusion. Okay, so also the keyword research. So just check this out. This is a relevant article in regards to here. So just check that out. So the next thing is, of course, after we created our outline, other YouTube videos probably will just tell you to write it right away on your AI writer. But for me, since I'm lazy, I don't want to actually just write everything and then recheck the content for the facts. What I do is I will first create my content based on the facts, and then I will just ask ChatGPT or my AI content writer tool to rephrase it and make it better based on the fact content that I've already generated from this tool. So actually, this is a new tool. This is created based on factual information. So they are ranking factual information. So we can actually just go there, open it up, and then this is a website. This is an AI website that they use to ask facts. So I believe, for example, this one, what did Nintendo originally start out as? So it will provide here the sources. You can check this out. So you will be able to know based on the sources that it is correct or it is a fact. Since this is Wikipedia and most of the time Wikipedia is right or maybe always right, so it should be right. So you can actually also, if you want a longer or more detailed answer, you can just select this view detailed, and then what you would do is to just copy this and add this into your article. So let's go ahead and try this within our own. So what I would do is to, of course, how to do tea meditation. So this is actually the thing here is that our niche is a bit, what do you call this, an evergreen content or an evergreen niche. So it really doesn't probably need a fact or a factual information because there's a lot of other informations or maybe there's different way you can do tea meditation based on every person. I believe you can just make your own way of doing tea meditation, right? But probably this method is much more suited an article or a niche that needs facts. Let's say, for example, let's say your niche is about pet blog. It's a pet blog, and then let's say, for example, you are asked if your let's say if your hamster, what is the age of a hamster, or what is the lifespan of a hamster, something like that. So that's the appropriate way or appropriate article that you can use this method, but we can still do use it with this though. So let's do it just for the sake of this example. So let's ask how to do tea meditation. So let's do the detailed one. Tea meditation is a practice of mindfulness. So just for the sake of this, what do you call this, for this tutorial, by the way, I will not proofread anymore this information, but you should be proofreading your article. And also you want to also check out the sources if they are really, what do you call this, reputable when it comes to the niche. Okay, what you would do is to check their DA if they have enough DA, and then also check if they are in the Wikipedia probably. So there's a lot of things you can do to actually fact check the source. You can just check out the tutorial how you can do that. I will not do it here in this video, but only the overview of how I do my blogging workflow. So what I would do is to just copy this and then I will paste it here. Okay. And then after that, I will do that within all this outline or the subheadings. I will do this all here up to here, not the conclusion and the introduction because you don't really need to answer anything for that. You can just generate introduction and conclusion for within ChatGPT. So once it's done, I will not, by the way, I will not complete all the subheadings here, but you should already know how it works. So what I would do once I already done everything here, I already answered it by Perplexity AI. I will then copy the answer, and then go to ChatGPT and then let ChatGPT make sure that you don't have recent conversation. Go to the new chat and then make sure, and then you will ask ChatGPT to rewrite it. Rewrite. the content below. Okay. Oops, it did also added this, so probably let's add here, rewrite the content below and remove any special characters or numbers. So as mentioned, you need to first proofread what Perplexity AI provided you probably, and also be safe with the numbers here. Let's say for example, if Perplexity added here 1, if the number is related to the content, and it might remove that number, so make sure that you proofread it so that you know what what numbers to be removed, or maybe you can just manually remove these numbers. So if you're not familiar with this, why is this here? These are the sources. So as you can see here, these are the sources. This one, two, three, four, five. So meaning each sentence says, if there is, oops, if there is a number after that, it means that this sentence here, this the meaning of here, or not actually exact phrase, but only the meaning. It it is based on all the sources, meaning the more sources it has, the more factual it is. Okay, so that's how I get it, or that's how I understand it. So as you can see, I will not prove it, but this is how it works. This is how I do it. So once that's done, it's already clean. Then we can then add it here, replace the earlier, and yeah, that's it. So that's how you can create a factual content based on this method. And the nice thing about this is you don't really need to, after creating the article, let's say for example, if you do the reverse method, which is you ask ChatGPT to do the article in one blow or in one click, you don't really know what it did, what do you call this, what what it written for you. So, and it's also very I mean, I'm I get lazy when I have to proofread everything, all of the articles, compared to just proofread this short sentence here, or this short paragraph here, compared to all of the what ChatGPT may provide you. So that's the thing. And then most of the time you don't really need to proofread all here. If you're that lazy, you can just check the sources here. If it's Wikipedia, probably it's real. Probably it's you can just use your mind for all the sources here, that Business Insider is a reputable website, so probably it's fact, right? So yeah, that's the nice thing about this method. If you use Perplexity first, the factual AI writer, compared to using ChatGPT first and then researching for the right information. So yeah, that's how I do that. And then of course you need to fill this up all. And also for this, by the way, for the recommended products, you don't really need to ask Perplexity for this, because this is not really, you don't really need to be fact about this. As mentioned, for this niche, I believe it's not really needed to use Perplexity. You can just right away ask ChatGPT, or maybe if tea meditation has its own unique steps. But for me personally, I think different people has its own way to do tea meditation. What do you call this? Any evergreen content might not need this kind of method. You can probably just right away use ChatGPT. But if it's about if it's a content that needs facts, this is the best way you can do that. And yeah, you can just answer it here. And then after that, you can then just ask ChatGPT to add introduction for this. So let's actually do this. Ask ChatGPT for this content. Let's make another new chat here. So let's do that. What I do, by the way, for the introduction is, let's say, if it's a response post, when you say response post, it is a question. The topic is a question that needs to be answered. So the introduction should be a short answer for the topic. So what I would do is I will ask ChatGPT to answer it straightforward. So answer this question, or maybe write me a straightforward answer for 100 words for this question. To do tea meditation, you need to set aside some quiet time and brew up a cup of favorite tea. Then focus your attention on the present moment and the experience of the tea. Take a deep breath, hold the cup in your hands and observe the aroma and color of the tea. Sip slowly and mindfully, savoring the taste and sensation. Let your thoughts and words drift away, and simply be present with the tea. Allow yourself to fully immerse in the experience of tea meditation and feel the calmness and relaxation it brings. So, yeah, that's it. That's what I would do. That's what I would add here as the, what do you call this? As the introduction. And after this, I will then add here, in this article, we will discuss step by step how you can do tea meditation on your own, or whatever is related to the next subject. So on your own. So yeah, that's it. And also try to bold the exact answer. Let's say, for example, to do tea meditation, you need to set aside some quiet place, brew a cup of your favorite tea, then on focus your attention on the present moment and experience drinking tea. Aroma, zip mindfully, drift away. Present tea. Allow yourself to fully immerse. I'm not sure if this is 100. Let's try to rephrase this into up to 100 words, or whatever is the maximum for the snippet. So try to search for the snippet. What is the maximum word for your, or to be eligible for a snippet? So try that, research for that. So whatever is the maximum word, make it shorter, your introduction, that will answer straightforward for your response topic or response post topic. Oops, wait a bit. So yeah, and then after that, just add it here in this article. You can just add here the overview of what you will discuss later on in this article. Maybe you can add here, we will discuss step by step how you can do tea meditation. You can add here all the subheadings, benefits of meditation, what you need to, something like that. Just a straightforward introduction. You can probably just add it, how you can do tea meditation, which is this, how to do tea by step, how to do tea meditation, to how to do tea meditation step by step. Discuss how to do tea meditation, benefits of tea meditation, benefits of tea meditation, and so on. You just add all of this here. Yeah, that's what I would do. Just anything relevant You don't have to add the, or maybe you can just add as well the recommended products. So yeah, to make it really a straightforward introduction, okay? And then how to do meditation, and then yeah, for the conclusion, you can just ask ChatGPT. So what you would do is to copy all the, let's say for example, you're already done with your article. You can then just copy all the content if you can. I believe ChatGPT only acknowledge 500 words, so maybe it's probably better to just use the outline. So gather your outline, gather your outline here, all of this. For example, this. Let's copy this and then go to ChatGPT. Let's create a new chat here and generate an outline for, sorry, generate a conclusion, generate a conclusion, oops, for this outline, for this article, or maybe based on the topic how to do tea meditation and article outline below. Okay, so let's paste that up and then let's remove the words here and the title as well, and let's see how it goes. Enter. In conclusion, tea meditation is powerful mindful practice that helps you slow down, relax, and cultivate a sense of inner peace. By following the steps outlined above, you can create a simple, effective tea meditation practice that works for you, whether you're a beginner. The reason, by the way, guys, I added the outline so that sometimes you want to, not really sometimes, you want a conclusion that will summarize what you have discussed within your article. That should be your conclusion. It will discuss or maybe provide you with an overview, provide your readers an overview of what you have discussed. It's the same thing with introduction. It will provide you an overview of what you will discuss, but you will already answer it on a straightforward manner, but you will also state there that you will discuss all of these topics. That's why I told you to add each subheadings that you will discuss within the article. So yeah, so after that, then you can just copy this if it's relevant. Make sure to proofread and then just add it in your article. So that's how you can do that actually. That's how I would write my article using AI. And let me just add this here like that. So actually I've done it already here. I've done my article previously here. And let me see my introduction here. Beginner guide will go through meditation. You can start operating practices. So it should be just the same step by step. I just didn't add here. Probably I'll just add the subheadings in this, but it's just the same thing that I did earlier. And then also I want to also mention that it's a good idea as well to add a bullet points, because this is also a potential way to have or to be on the snippet. So you want to add it there. Yeah. So a snippet, let's say for example, if your subheading is a question, you want to add a snippet, a list of the answers, and then just add a paragraph below. Okay, let's say whatever Perplexity has provided you. So yeah, that is just probably a summary. You can just do that. So the next part is, of course, let's see here. So I hope it's clear. I I don't have time actually to show you step by step, but it should be self-explanatory. So the next thing is, of course, use tool as outline, post references, AI prompt, head, view details. So it's good to go. Rewrite your content using ChatGPT. I've already discussed this. After Perplexity, we will rewrite it using ChatGPT. Yes. And I also added here a prompt. I'm not sure if this prompt will still work though, but just try it. And since you already understand how it works, it should be self-explanatory. You can just do trial and error for your own prompt. Check and fix AI detected content. Okay, so this is the next part here is to, of course, although it really doesn't matter to Google if your content is AI detected or not, just for your, let's say if you're a writer, a writer needs to really clean up the, her score or his score, because sometimes clients do want us to have, sometimes they want us to have a high score when it comes to AI detectors. So we don't have control over it. So I will share with you how you can fix the AI detected content. So what I use is, of course, I've mentioned it here, Kazan SEO for AI detector, and also content at scale. I will just add links on this blog. I'll probably update this because I've not added the content at scale here, I believe. So I'll just update it later on. Don't worry about that. But if I am not able to update it right away, you can just go it go here. Let me just paste it. This is the link. Okay. So let's go back here. Where are we? Kazan. Okay, so the next is, of course, we need to first, what I would do is to check fix AI detected content. So what I would do is to copy this, and let's go to an AI detector. The link is in is in the blog post. Still detecting. So as you can see, it's 82% fake. Let's go to content scale, content at scale, 79. Oops. So there's a few methods how you can actually fix this. You can do a trial and error for this because my method actually has changed. So in this article, I haven't yet updated this though. The step 5 probably should be using Grammarly first to audit the content first on Grammarly, and then let's say for example go to Grammarly, okay, audit this, and you want to make it general, you want to set the goals here, a different goal, inform, and then yeah, this one neutral. So the default is knowledgeable, so we want it to be general. So once you've fixed all of the suggested points, suggestion which is relevant, though of course obviously you don't want to just accept all the suggestions by Grammarly, right? You want to make sure that it is relevant to your article or it is correct. You need to, of course, use your brain if it's relevant to whatever it is that Grammarly is suggesting for the phrases. So use your brain for this, and then after all of the Grammarly audit, then try to then check it for the AI detector. Most of the time, what happens based on my current tests recently, after I've changed my method here, it did pass. It did pass the AI detector tools, mostly 98 or so after Grammarly suggestions. So yeah, you can do that, or else if it's still not working for you, of course, you can also fix the plagiarism as well. I am using actually Grammarly Premium. So it's what do you call this? It is very convenient for me because I already have a plagiarism tool. But if you don't have this, you can use Copyscape, which is most of the time it is what it is the tool that the client wants if you're a writer. And also, if you want a lifetime deal, you can just use the plagiarism checker here. So this is a cheaper than the Copyscape or Grammarly. So this is, I believe, just there is a lifetime deal for this. For although you can only use this within your Windows machine, or I'm not sure if it has a version for I mean Mac or other operating system, but this is actually also okay. And for the plagiarism, by the way, don't worry about anything that is below 25%. I believe I have read before based on AdSense that they are okay with 25 and below. You will still be what do you call this? You will still be what do you call this? You still be accepted as long as it's only within phrases. So let's say, for example, 25% on different phrases, up to 6 words or so. Oops, sorry. So just don't make it a whole paragraph. So make sure you fix that in case it's a whole paragraph. You need to fix it after 6 consecutive words that is plagiarized. Sometimes it is just a generic phrase anyway, so you can just ignore that. Just use your brain, okay? So, what else? Yeah, that's how I do it. Just try that. Or else, if it's still not working for you, if your content is still detected as an AI content beyond 25% or 15%, sorry, it's for the AI content it's 15%, and you can then just use Quillbot. So the standard of Quillbot, the free version should work. Standard style, it should work. So yeah, that's how I do it. And here I also have here provided a proof that Google doesn't care if you are using AI content, or if you're using AI tools to write your content. So here is the proof. You can click on the link here to make sure that I'm saying the truth. This is a Twitter post of the liaison of Google search, and I've also linked here the blog of Google search, so you can just check it out. That's why it really doesn't matter. But sometimes if you're a writer, if you're employed, some clients also requires you to make your content not AI detectable. But those clients that can understand that it really doesn't matter based on Google, then it should be okay. So as you can see, I'll probably just update this. Or you can just, yeah, never mind. I'll probably just update this. So instead of step 5, or maybe you can just hop right away to step 6, or you can just interchange them. If if after Grammarly it doesn't work, then you can just fix the AI content which is detected by the tools. You can fix it through Quillbot. So I believe I have here this one. This is the option 2 using Quillbot. And of course, option 1, there's also an option that you can use ChatGPT. I have here all the prompts. You can just check this out. And yeah, as you can see, rewrite content up to 95% real content score. So as you can see, I've recommended here that you need to have at least 95% real score content. But based on the recent survey, I believe you only need 15% to 25. Should be okay, especially now after Google has announced that it doesn't matter if you use AI content tools, so it should be fine. Using Grammarly for better content. So as mentioned earlier, you just want to switch this. You use the Grammarly first. Step 6 should be step 5. And then if you are still not satisfied with the AI content score, then you can use, or you can just rewrite it using ChatGPT and Quillbot. So the step 7 is of course to audit your overall content. So you want to audit it based on the AI content detector tools if it matters to you, and of course the plagiarism. So you can use the tools that I mentioned. I will link it in the on my blog or in the description. So you can, this Copyscape is free. I believe you can scan your content up to 3 times a day, or you can just use different IP. You can use a VPN to reset your scans. So fixed content plagiarism score with Quillbot. So if you have a plagiarism score beyond 25%, you can just, again, you can use ChatGPT to rewrite, or you can use Quillbot. The nice thing with using Quillbot is that you will not have an issue with AI content detector tools. That's why I recommend here to just use Quillbot instead of ChatGPT. So as much as you can use Quillbot, then just use Quillbot, because if it matters to you that your content will not be detected by AI tools or AI detectors tools, then just use Quillbot instead of ChatGPT. So of course, the step 9 is to publish your content. So yeah, that's how I do my AI blogging workflow when it comes to factual information. So, I mean, to fact check or to provide a content that is already fact checked for free. So that is my method. And I also do have other things. I do have a few I mean prompts for ChatGPT that we'll discuss later on. And as promised earlier, I have mentioned that I am using an alternative for ChatGPT, and that is a tool that I will link in the description. You can just check it out, and then in that page it will show you what the tool can offer for you. So once again, thank you for watching this video. If you have any questions, please comment down below, or you can also contact me through my community at community.mauwiks.com. I have not provided a step-by-step tutorial for this second video, but if you need more of this, or if you need an in-depth step-by-step just like the previous video, just let me know. I just don't want really to make it a lot longer just like the other, so I'm practicing to make a shorter video to make it really not that boring. So once again, thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.